So we got a nick with every single gun inside of the game, and I've also rushed with the majority of them, but now I look for a new challenge. I want to go from rookie to legendary on a new account, only using the brand new Kilo that was just released. And like many other challenges that I've done in the past, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out, or just how long it might take. With that being said, my guess is 10 hours, as throughout playing with it, I'm going to be doing some side quests, like no attachments, max recoil, and fastest loadout. Let's go. First, I had to make an account. The name I wanted was too long, so I had to settle for a shorter version. I didn't realize this, but the tutorial for COD Mobile takes so long, and after it, you have to get to level 10. It used to be level 5. Why? I got to play a couple cool maps that I haven't tried yet, just because I usually only play ranked, one of which being Nuketown Temple. This thing looks glorious. Of course, at this point, I was still rocking the M4 because I hadn't bought the Kilo to play ranked with, but that's beside the point. Look at this freaking map. Look, I don't want to talk about me dying to bots, okay? It's happened to the best of us. After swiftly completing all of that in around 45 minutes, it made me play ranked before I could buy my juicy glorious new assault rifle from the lucky draw. I just left straight away. I don't have any points to lose, so why does it matter? Then I grabbed myself the gun and spent money on an account that I'll probably never use again. Anything for a video, right? I moved to ranked. For the first 3 games, I was pretty much frying because it was, well, mostly AI. I had nothing really to worry about, as that's just how ranked works in the lower leagues. Unfortunately, on my 3rd game, I didn't realize that there was real players, and I died.
No fucking way.
Not the best way to die. Unfortunately, until you're level 20 or 25, you don't get nukes. But in the first 3 games, I theoretically got 3, with it taking 5 games to get to the veteran rank. For some reason, my KD was kind of busted. I only died once, but it was somehow a 36.4. I don't understand. And well, the only thing busted in the veteran rank seemed to be me.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I was dying so much. I was just terrible.
No fucking way.
Maybe I felt like the players in there couldn't shoot. I don't really know what was going on, but I was dying a lot. And it caused me so much mental pain, I decided to leave it there for day 1 and come back fresh faced in day 2. So waking up in day 2, I was feeling good, excited to play and excited to slay. But my iPad had other plans. In the first game, it crashed not once or twice, but 3 separate times. Oh my god! Well, let's just say my momentum was cut off. Going into the second game, I thought everything was fixed. I could play properly. Nope. Again, I crashed. Oh my god, my game. Which meant I didn't get MVP. And to top it all off, I joined game 3 late. Game 4 had constant disconnects. And finally, in game 5, I finished with a theoretical nuke. And after that, I decided I was done for day 2. The start of day 3, however, went incredibly well, getting multiple theoretical nukes and destroying the competition. My stats were also looking reasonably good. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm still pissed, man. Why did my iPad have to crash so much? There was, however, a bad map. Nuketown, Russia. Why is this still in the game? I hate this map. I hope it gets removed for Nuketown Temple or just normal Nuketown. Then I got some average games up until Vacant, the brand new ranked map, where I completely popped off before this map was released. I actually played it back in Call of Duty 4, which was first published 14 years ago. With multiple multi-kills and unlimited slaying power, my 14-year-old looking ass went 68 and 1. But then finally, I got to level 20, with my first match being high rise. With a couple of deaths, I didn't even realize that I could actually get a nuke yet. But a monstrous streak set me up for success to experience the first nuclear bomb on this goofy account.
Oh, I finally got it.
Woo! I played a couple more games, nothing too special, and called it there. Looking forward, finally picking up the pace for day 4. Day 4 got off to a great start as well. But again, why is Nuketown Russia in this game? I don't like it. I don't want it. In fact, the only want I have for it is I want it to be removed from ranked. Anyway, I decided to try out the normal Kilo. And one thing I realized straight off the bat was that the iron sight actually is amazing. It's so clear, so easy to use. Of course, I didn't have all the attachments at this point, so I kind of just made a weird, goofy class. But I still had a lot of fun with it. This was the day, however, where I realized that there's one fatal flaw in the Kilo. You can't reload cancel it.
Oh my God, dude.
In fact, once the mag goes in to the gun, it doesn't put the bullets actually in your magazine. It takes like another 0.5 seconds, which really screws me over all the time.
What the fuck? I reloaded.
I run out of bullets constantly because I think I've reloaded and then I didn't. This wasn't as much of a problem for me with the mythic kilo, but definitely it was something I had to get used to with the regular one. And it basically caused me to stop playing again. I think we're starting to see a trend here. As you can see, by day 5, I'm looking and feeling washed with a terrible start due to this disconnecting iPad crashing problem. I ended up throwing my iPad against the wall and causing this. Nice. I thought maybe if I would take a break, eat some food, and then come back, it would be good. Then I ended up nuking and not winning. But I was still hopeful, thinking there could be some sort of resurgence. I popped off in Summit, capturing flags and dropping a nuke, destroying the opponents, which was exactly what I needed to turn the tides. However, that didn't happen. I kept carrying, but I kept losing. And after 2 hours, I decided to call it quits. At this point, I was Master 1, and I didn't even want to think about doing any challenges. However, now I've realized that there has been one thing in common every time that I have raged.
What the fuck?
And it's that I have expected a lot from myself. I've expected to win every game. If I lose a game, I automatically tilt into this unwinding spiral of hating the game. Piece of... When I don't nuke, I think I'm trash.
Oh my God.
Even when I die, if it's the first death of the game, I'm mad. So today in day 6, I'm gonna go in with no expectations. My main goal is to just play, have fun, see where the kilo takes me, and I'll catch up with you after I finish. So day 6 went off to an amazing start. With zero entitlement on how I expected to play, I was just having fun. And that actually caused me to get 2 nukes in the first 2 games on, one of which being a team deathmatch game. After this, I went into a whirlwind of playing TDM, which is my least favorite mode, but I decided to keep it on so I could find games quicker and get legendary faster. I finally had a massive kill game after this, being able to achieve 69 kills, which is okay. It was the biggest so far, and I was happy with it. After some more playing and feeling good, it was time to try out the no attachments with the kilo. Hopping into standoff, I thought, let's try and nuke with it. Kill after double kill, we were flying. I didn't think the gun would be this good with no attachment. But here we were on a 17 kill streak, ready to drop it first game. That's exactly what we done.
Drop the nuke. No attachment nuke. First try.
Now, at this point, I was actually developing a pretty decent win streak. However, an insanely close shoothouse game threatened to steal it from me. Team Deathmatch, being the most risky game mode you could play, went on a streak. I tried my hardest, but I was getting slayed. And as the kills of both sides went up, we were even completely. With a short burst at the end of kills, we managed to take the lead and barely secure the W. At this point, I thought I was out of hot water, but that was not the case. Day 6 is throwing everything at me. I then hop into Summit and things start out spicy. Frags were flying in, holding angles, targeting spawns. I was having a blast, but my teammates were not. And as I was playing my Slayer role, I realized if we were gonna actually clutch this, I had to get on the objective, which is exactly what I did. Clock ticking down, points side by side. This was getting my heart racing. With some luck and some skill, we were able to come out on top. It was at this point I decided to try the fastest loadout. I just wanted to see how many kills I could get rushing around the map with the quickest version of the kilo I could make with its current level of playing it since I was rookie. By this time, I'd put on the cluster strike. At least I'm not using it with persistence. And when I tell you that I was dominating, obliterating, and annihilating the opposition, I mean it. As a solo player, it's hard to keep track of everyone on the map, especially if you don't have advanced UAV. But in slums, they didn't stand a chance. When this map first was released, I didn't enjoy it as much. But I decided to take that into account and learn how to play it properly in a 5v5 ranked mode, which then led to me obviously nuking a world finalist.
I nuked I nuke shark, dude. I'm actually the best nuker in this game.
And now, being able to rush around, understand the timings of spawns, and how long it takes people to get to places, which led to probably one of the most dominating ranked performances I've had this year. And although I was still Master 5 playing with Grandmasters, I'm actually pretty proud of that one. It was fun. I had a good time. As I upranked to Grandmaster, my first game was against a legendary player, which I didn't actually think was possible. And then I went into the second game, which was also against a legendary player. So I thought, you know, this is gonna be a theme. We're finally gonna get to play against legendary players, which I was excited for, but also worried because my win streak was still going up. I hadn't lost in forever. I ended up getting my first nuke in Grandmaster shortly after. And then somebody on High Rise decided to say, please don't nuke me. Yeah, buddy. Like, I'm gonna listen to that. When I seen it, I had to sweat. This one was definitely camping orientated. The barrel up at the top on the left side of the map had been located as my position of choice to watch their spawn and take them off from afar. If you're watching this right now, I'm not sorry. But the next Summit game I got into was pretty comedic as well. I absolutely obliterated the opposition, and one of the players of the other team decided to say, I hope your gun gets deleted. Nice. It seemed to be with the better I played, the more odd the reactions of the enemy team became. But as my win streak heightened, I had to play a Hovik Sawmill game. I actually like this map, but for some reason, I was getting destroyed. I couldn't lock down an area. I couldn't hold them off any objective. And this would be one of probably the most infuriating games I had the entire day. They were capturing points better, which meant they were catching us in score. And I was low-key freaking out. By the skin of my teeth, we came through. If I had lost that, it would have been my fault, 100%. But I decided to channel that energy into a fantastic game against a player called Bailey, who I'd played against quite often over the past 3 hours before this particular match. And he decided to say, stop killing me. What do you think I'm gonna do if you say something like that, Bailey? Come on, dude. Now, it's not often you see people go flawless in ranked, killing everyone, nuking, annihilating the opposition. That's exactly what I'd done. And unfortunately for Bailey, there was literally nothing he could do to stop it. Wrapping up this tear streak, I finished 43-0, and we were just a slither away from legendary. I didn't care about making the slowest loadout anymore for my kilo. I just wanted to get it. This had been a 6-day adventure of me having to deal with terrible devices, smacking my iPad against the wall, and overall not enjoying the game for the first 3 days. I was just thinking about finishing. We were still on this streak. The 47th win comes in, the 48th win comes in, and then win 49 slides through the door, and I'm thinking 50 win streak. So Crossfire loads up on hardpoint, and my initial thought is I could get a nuke and a 50 win streak in the same game. That would be sick. So I went around doing that, and well, it did not end so favorably for me. In fact, I was the only person in my team getting any sort of kills, which was just letting them get into the hardpoint. And well, me playing that nuke role ended up costing me my win streak on 49. I was pissed. However, now I want to do this challenge again. Still not legendary. I was thinking to myself, should I do this with every assault rifle? Should I do this with a submachine gun? Should I try this sniper only? My brain was wired in. I knew this had to continue as a series, but I still had some more wins to go. And they were coming in fruitfully until it all came down to the final game. Kilo in hand, I knew what had to be done. Feeling it on the 50 win streak game and losing, I had to end a beautiful video on a great last note.
Got the neck, dude, on the last game. We gotta win, though. We gotta win.
Like I said before day 6, expect nothing. Try your hardest. It's exactly what I did throughout the entire day, and it was the best experience of Call of Duty Mobile I've had this month. As more players were pushing me and I had them locked down, it was only a matter of time until the enemies left with a frown.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
This was one of the most annoying challenges I've ever had to do. But now we've completed it, what should we do for part 2? Subscribe!